At Kroger, you never compromise. You get up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices of over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that add up, Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
A truck weighs 20 times more than a typical car. These are big-time accidents. There's no such thing as a fender bender. So when you're involved in a trucking accident, these cases got to be handled much differently. At Fair & Farrah, we have a whole department that handles nothing but trucking cases. They live and breathe it. If you get involved with a lawyer who doesn't really understand all the intricacies of handling a trucking accident, you're going to get run over by the other side. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
Cleaner is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Stanley Steamer is the most experienced and largest air duct cleaner in the country. Our process goes deep, removing dust, debris, and contaminants. This isn't just a surface clean, it's a real clean, reaching your entire system, enhancing air quality, reducing allergens, and increasing your energy efficiency. With the most certified technicians and the most powerful trucks in the industry, it's a clean only Stanley Steamer can provide. Breathe easier and experience real clean with Stanley Steamer. Call or click to schedule.
Are you feeling the pains of a bad 18-wheeler wreck? I've got this. I'm attorney Ken Nugent. I've got a top-notch group of lawyers who stand firm against an insurance company's greedy ways. We'll do it the easy way or the hard way, but we won't stop until they pay you the maximum settlement you deserve. One call, that's all. Let's get going!
CallKen.com.
Bye-bye now. That's right. Run to mommy.
With Kroger's same-day pickup and delivery, it's easy to shop the same in-store prices and have your groceries brought right to you, so you never compromise on what matters most. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Palmetto State Armory, American made for life.
Cheers to fun as this week's Wheel of Fortune.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Dana White.
Thank you. Hi, Jim. Good to see you again. Thank you very much, and that's it. See you later. Thank y'all so much. Hi.
Hi.
Well, you got your devices, so you know what you're doing here, right? You're ready. The first toss up worth $1,000. The category is phrase, and Vanna, let's do it.
Does not toss a phrase next category. Let's live it up. Let's live it up. Yes.
I agree. We should. We're on TV. Let's live it up. Cam Mayberry from Lee's Summit, Missouri.
School, but it doesn't retain as easily.
Como se dice retain?
Como se, I no sé.
And congratulations, you're a cancer survivor.
Yes.
That is amazing news, and you look fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah. I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer 8 years ago, and I've beat it twice, and I intend to keep on.
Wow.
I'm doing great.
Watch out, you guys. She's a strong one. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Mike Cook from Jekyll Island, Georgia.
Yeah.
Now, you claim to be retired, too, huh?
Yeah, well, I volunteer at the Georgia Sea Turtle Center. It's on Jekyll Island. And I work with land turtles. My wife and I take out turtles when they're ready to be walked. They have injuries and things like that. No, we don't use a leash, okay? So
you walk turtles?
We just take them out. They can't get away from you. So, yeah. And I also teach Qigong on the island. It's kind of like a Tai Chi. It's for mature, older people. Right. We don't get on the ground or anything, I told them, so we like to have a lot of fun.
But Mike, back to the turtles.
Yeah.
Is it a slow walk? What's the pace of...
Some of them are fast. Let me tell you, they can get away from you. I'm telling you.
A turtle?
Yeah, they're fast.
You better step up that other activity, Mike. Win some money tonight, Mike.
All right, yeah.
And Vanessa Torres from West Covina, just down the road here in California. You said people say your life is like a movie?
Yes, like my friends and my family always just laugh at all the shenanigans I get into, and they say you should write a book, you should write a movie, like sell it to a studio. So if you're looking, let me know.
Yeah, well, you're at Sony Studios. They make movies here. Is it like that one, How to Lose a Guy in 5 days?
Yeah, maybe like a day.
It's How to Lose a Guy in 10 days.
However long it takes to lose a guy, you lose the guy, right?
Yes.
Well, good luck with the guys. Good luck tonight. Nice to have you,
Thank you
Vanessa.
so much.
Grab those devices one more time. We'll get into our second toss-up. This one, gang, is
That's
worth
awesome.
$2,000. The
Super
category
next
is
category.
Here we go.
Official movie No. Official movie trailer.
It is Mike.
Official
Yes.
movie trailer.
How to Lose a Guy in 5 days. That's the one. $2,000, Mike. Let's get to our first round puzzle. The category is Pet Peeve. This is a fun one.
Pet peeve is the next
You will start
category.
us on the wheel. Give it a good spin. 600.
R.
Yes, there are 3 R's. Mike, 1, 2, 3.
I think you buy a vowel.
Okay.
E.
We have a couple of E's for you. Here they are.
L.
You gotta spin.
I got spin.
There's a prize to California.
I thought so. Okay. There is no
But the prize stays on the wheel.
600.
T.
There are 3 T's, Vanessa. There they are. Well, there's that wedge again. Call a letter.
G.
There's no G. Pam, let's get to it. 900.
N.
Yes, there's 1 N, so you now have $900. 600.
S.
3 S's. There you go.
I'd like to buy vowel.
Sure.
An O.
There are 3 O's as well. We'll get them in there. You got $24.50 now.
I'll buy another vowel. A.
No A's. Sorry, Mike, your turn.
All right. M.
501 M. 700.
D.
No D.
On support. Unsupportive customer supports.
Vanessa. 500.
P.
And guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4. $3,800, Vanessa.
I'd like to solve, please.
Okay.
Unsupportive
Yes.
customer support.
That is correct. We've never had that before in our lives.
The reason.
Here's the Fun Show is brought to you by the following.
You might take something for your heart or your joints. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you, your brain? Prevagen for your brain.
Many people with stubborn acne come to me after wasting money on products that don't work. Proactive routines kill acne-causing bacteria at the source.
Shop now at proactive.com to get your free gift of purchase.
Mystery round time.
Eggland's best eggs. Nothing brings us together like Eggland's best eggs. Always so fresh and delicious, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. $10,000.
Let's get into it. The category this time
Same name as the next category.
Vanessa, our leader, will give the wheel a spin first. 600.
S.
1S. 500.
N.
2 N's for you. $1,600.
Sunny and sky high.
T.
No T. All right, Pam. Let's
Oh
go.
no, it's not sky high.
600.
Y.
There is one Y.
Let's buy a vowel.
Okay.
An O.
We don't have an O, so Mike, you're at it. Nothing in the bank to lose, so not so bad.
All right, not too bad.
Back to you, Vanessa.
Come on, Vanessa.
500.
D.
No D. Pam,
I would like an A.
we have a pair of A's. 800.
F.
Yes. 1F up top. Okay.
P.
Is there a P? Yes, there's a P. Grab that $1 million wedge.
Right around there, girl.
There you have it. Okay. You want to hang on to that for I'll put it right in front on your wedge ledge. There you go.
Oh, I gotta have to spin.
Okay. 500.
C.
Yes, there's one C. 550.
K.
1K as well.
Buy a vowel. I. Oh, I know it.
There is an I, and she just said she knows it.
Fanny and six pack.
You're on.
Fanny.
Yes.
You do know it. Congratulations. And just like that, Pam has
Lottery first.
4. As followed by 8's up next, we have 0, and your final winning number is 5. Again, if you have the numbers 4, 8, 0, and 5 in any winning combination, congratulations! On to Georgia 5, here we go. Your first winning number is 0. As followed by 4. Up next, we have 8. Your next number is 4, and your final winning number is 4. And your Georgia 5 numbers are 0, 4, 8, 4, and 4. Good luck and play on, George.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
Good to have you back. We are into the prize puzzle now. Category here is what are you doing? Very
None of your business.
Pam, you're up to spin. She's got the $1 million grand. 500.
N.
We have 3 N's.
I'll buy the I.
You'll get 2 for the price of 1. There they are. $650.
G.
There is 1 G. Yeah.
And I'll buy the A.
And we We have a couple of A's to show you in the puzzle. You're at 1650. What are you doing is the category?
And I'll buy another vowel, an O.
Yes, this is a good one. There are 4 O's. $500.
An L.
No L. Okay, Mike, let's make it a good one. 650.
R.
Yes, sir. 2 R's. $1,300 now.
I'd like to buy a vowel, a U.
There's 1 U. $500.
M.
No, there's no M. Vanessa, you're in charge.
Vanessa.
What you got? Slow down. Oh. Too much strength on the wheel. Here we go, Pam. $650.
D.
Yes, there is a D. Savannah, conveniently.
And I'll buy EE.
We have 1 E, and we're out of vowels. No more shopping. 500.
S.
There is an S. Yeah.
I'd like to solve.
Oh, dinner. Lifting around on a scooter.
Okay.
Zipping around.
No,
on
it's
a
not.
scooter.
Well done, you got it. Nice work, Pam. So I know you said you're working on your Spanish, right?
Yes.
How is your Italian?
No bueno. But I'll learn.
Parlo poco Italiano. How about going to Tuscany, Italy to learn?
My God.
Or is thing. Got your devices? Here we go.
Valentine's Day care. No, Valentine's Day card.
Mike. Valentine's
Uh-uh.
Day. No, sir. Everyone else. Vanessa.
Valentine's Day card.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. I see where you're going. It's nice to be cared for on Valentine's Day. Time for number 2. Here it is.
Love name.
Vanessa.
Love notes.
Here she comes.
Oh, love notes.
$2,000. So this one, if you get it, it's not $6,000, it's $10,000. Vanessa, here is number 3, everyone.
Butt dial.
Butt dial. You got that one. All right. It's like you knew that one, right? All right, let's take a look at the next puzzle. The category is happy hour for this one. And Mike, we're running tight on time, so you'll give the wheel a final spin. We're on $1,000 for where it lands. Consonants word, $1,700. The category is happy hour, and Mike, you'll start.
S.
Yes, 2 S's. Get those in there, and you'll have 3 seconds to just look at the board or make a wild guess. Vanessa.
T.
2 T's. There they are. Happy hour. Pam.
H.
No H. Mike.
C. L.
1 L. There you go. Vanessa.
N.
Yes, there is an N. Okay, Pam.
An A.
It's worth no money, but there are 2. We'll get them in there and take a good look at it 3 seconds from now. Okay, Mike.
Let's see. M.
No M. Back to you, Vanessa.
D.
Yes, there are a pair of D's.
Loaded potato skin.
Oh, that's it.
That's more durable. And it cleans better, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Sharp.
Quickly.
Yeah, I've been to a few happy hours in my day.
And who's with you tonight?
My mom,
Hi. What's her name?
Zuli.
Zuli, nice to have you at Wheel of Fortune. She's doing all right, huh?
Yes,
Yeah. She wants more. Give it a good spin. We'll add to your winning so far over $16,000. And here we go. $100,000 on there. Lots of big money.
spin.
Okay, Vanessa, you chose. What are you doing? We are going to give you the RST.
She chose what you chose. She chose what are you doing? You chose know your business.
Alright. So now, we need a 3.
Oh, that's it. Oh boy.
More consonants from you, and then one vowel.
Let's do D, G.
Okay.
That's no help.
The vowel?
We'll do an A.
Well, Vanna's going to show you some things. Take a good look at that. The cat.
Indulging myself. Indulging myself.
What are you doing? You'll have 10 seconds to try and solve it. Vanessa, good luck.
Indulging myself.
Indulging myself is correct.
Yes! What did I win? $40,000. Yes.
It's so nice to meet you. Happy hours have paid off for Vanessa there.
They have, and do I love happy hour foods like mozzarella sticks, the loaded potato skins, of course.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
I like wings. How do you feel about wings?
I like wings.
Okay, what about the big question?
What?
Blue cheese or no blue cheese?
Most experienced and largest air duct cleaner in the country. A real clean that enhances air quality, reduces allergens, and helps you breathe.
Oh, whoops. I gotta unmute the TV.
Gardens, Florida, Jonathan Goldman. A product development manager from Salem, Massachusetts, David Shutoff. And our returning champion, a band director for Princeton, Illinois, Stephen Olson, who's one day had cash winnings total $19,602. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And welcome to Jeopardy! We ended last week with band director Steven Olson taking down a 7-game champion, Paolo Pasco. Paolo will be back for the Tournament of Champions, of course, but Steven's back today to defend against David and Jonathan, new challengers. Good luck, players. Let's get to work in the Jeopardy round. Your categories will be King James Bible Talk up first, followed by eponyms, hobbies and pastimes. Then we have The Traitors, Project Runway. Yep, sounds like a dose of reality TV. Steven, you start us off.
The Traitors for 800.
This outlaw's original tombstone at his Missouri family farm refers to his killer, Robert Ford, as a traitor and a coward. Steven.
What's Jesse James?
That's right.
Eponyms for 800.
This chief constituent of tobacco was named for a
What's a
French
community
ambassador to
what?
Portugal.
Nicotine.
Correct.
Eponyms for 1000.
An early Christian bishop and martyr is honored in the name of this, also called a corona discharge. What is St. Elmo's fire?
Oh.
Back to Stephen.
Oh, that was last year's Jeopardy. Okay.
In
Well,
2016,
today's Jeopardy.
this Turkish leader survived a coup and later threatened to, quote, rip off the heads of those traitors. David.
Who was Erdogan?
Good
Was
for
I'll talk it, obvious and pastime for 600.
You should know the 5 S's. This one comes between see and sniff.
Was swirl?
Stephen.
What's swirl?
Eponyms for 600.
Right.
Eponyms for 600.
Seen here, this Viking king who unified Denmark and Norway lent his name to a modern technology.
Was hell Bluetooth?
Stephen?
What's Bluetooth?
Obvious and pastime for 800.
Old Bluetooth.
That's correct.
Hobbies for 800.
Shodo is the Japanese name for this art form and uses ink-dipped brushes to write instead of pens.
Was calligraphy?
What is calligraphy?
Yes.
I'll do hobbies and pastimes 400.
Obvious and pastime for 400.
Fair Isle is a style of this that uses 2 colors in the same row to create a pattern.
Was knitting?
Stephen.
What's knitting?
It is a type of knitting.
King James for 600.
King James for 600.
So all the these from Abraham to David are 14 these. David.
What are kings?
No, not kings. Stephen.
What are sons?
Jonathan, not gonna try those.
Generations is what we're looking for. King James Block was 800. All the daily double.
Answer, daily double.
Answer the daily double.
You're in the lead, Stephen. How do you feel about King James Bible Talk?
I would like to make it a true daily double.
Let's make it a true daily double, please.
5,200 if he's right. Here's your clue. The KJV loves this synonym for strike or bash, as in, thou shalt do this to the rock, and there shall come water out of it.
What smite?
What's smite?
Smite.
Yes.
That's it.
The Traitors for 600.
The Traitors for
In
600.
1939, he secretly met with Hitler and asked for help in putting his National Union Party in power in Norway.
Was Quizly?
Stephen.
What's Quisling?
Yes.
Eponyms for 400.
Eponyms for 400.
PETA urged one of these of coconut milk from Thailand because of the use of monkey labor.
Was the boycott?
The boycott?
Yes, you're on the board.
Project Runway for 1,000.
Project Runway for
To simulate
1,000.
aircraft carrier landings, military pilots practice what's called this and this, involving brief runway contact.
Was touch and go?
What is touch and go?
You had 1,000.
Project Runway for 800.
Project Runway for 800.
When this 9-letter phenomenon blows in a direction not aligned with the runway, pilots use special techniques to land.
Was crosswind?
What's crosswind?
Project Runway for 600.
Project Runway for 6.
Nothing to do with football. The TDZ is short for this zone on the runway. Special lights mark it for pilots.
Was touchdown?
What is touchdown?
It's a touchdown zone. Yes, you pull into second place.
Time to
And
go
we
first commercial break.
He's a futures trader from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Jonathan, to graduate from college, you had to go to great lengths. Tell us what happened.
Yes, I was left with 2 credits left to graduate, so I took ballet.
Ballet?
Yes.
Where you were not previously a dancer, I assume.
No. The teacher was very nice, but once there was a substitute teacher that made me sit off on the side because my dancing offended her senses.
Wow, you got benched at ballet.
Yes, I did.
But has it blessed your life since then? Do you still dance occasionally, or?
Only alone.
You're on TV. It's your big chance if you remember anything. Nice to have you here. David Shuda from Salem, Massachusetts, is a product development manager and an early adopter of what, David?
Pickleball.
Pickleball hipster, before it was cool.
Way before it was cool.
How did you discover pickleball?
So pickleball was invented in the Seattle area, you may know.
Correct.
So
St. Mark's Island.
Yeah, my grandparents had a pickleball court in their backyard in the mid-'80s. So I was playing mid-'80s all the way up into the 90s.
It's the rare fad that trickled down from senior citizens to everyone else.
Exactly.
Well, great. And you still play?
I don't play, actually. I gave it up. I gave it up way before it was cool.
I love that. Our champion is band director Stephen Olson from Princeton, Illinois. Not the only band teacher in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. So my wife, Megan, we actually teach in the same school, in the same room. She teaches choir and beginning band and some general music as well.
Oh, that's great. So you guys, at concert nights, it's the Olsen twins.
100%.
I love it. David, you have control of the board. Pick up your buzzers, everyone. And David, get us back into the game.
I'll do eponyms for 200.
An ongoing
Eponyms for 200.
Is a hot dog one of these with John Montague's title? We may never know.
What sandwich?
Sandwich.
Right.
Reality TV for...
reality TV for 600.
Due to unacceptable behavior, Mickey Rourke was kicked out of the house on the British version of Celebrity This.
Was Big Brother?
What is Big Brother?
Correct.
Traders for 400.
What Traders for 400?
Disciples, he is traditionally placed last.
Was Judas?
Judas?
Yes.
Reality TV.
Reality TV for 800.
Who famously gave birth to 8 babies in 2009, spoke candidly about her large family in a 2025 docuseries, Confessions of...
What's Octomom?
Steven.
What's Octomom?
She's Octomom.
Hobbies for 1,000.
Hobbies to pass life to 1,000.
Whalers on their long voyages passed the time doing this craft of engraving pictures on whale bones and teeth. Steven.
What's Grimshaw?
2,000 for you.
Traders for 200.
In 1980, this man wrote to George Washington begging safe passage for his wife. She had aided his plot, but George...
Was Benedict Arnold?
Steven.
What's Benedict Arnold?
That's the trader, yeah.
King James for 400.
King James talk for
Jonathan, our
400.
of David's lament. How are these people fallen? David.
Was the mighty?
Yes, I was hoping David or Jonathan would know that one. How are the mighty fallen?
Reality TV.
Those are reality TV for 400.
Since 2018, the OGs of this series, including Snooki and Pauly D, have gotten together for...
Was Jersey Shore?
Steven.
What's Jersey Shore?
Yes.
King James for 1,000.
But King James talk for 1,000.
On this word for a thing to be regarded with disgust, as in, all fowl that creep shall be one unto you.
Was abomination?
It shall be an abomination.
Oh, abomination.
Runway for 400.
Project Runway for 400.
The materials used to make it, this 6-letter trademark is another term for the runway.
Was tarmac?
What's tarmac?
Those are reality TV for 400.
For 200.
No, 200.
Mel B recently joined Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel, and Sofia Vergara for the 20th anniversary season of this competition series. Steven.
What's American Idol?
Run!
Jonathan.
What is X Factor?
Run!
David, care to try? America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent is what we're looking for. Hobbies to pass life for 200.
You can learn a new one of these from websites like Babbel and Rosetta Stone.
What's the language?
David.
What is the language?
Yeah.
Project Runway for 200.
Saba, a Dutch island in the Lesser Antilles, offers a quick dip in this sea if the pilot can't stay on the very short runway.
What's the Caribbean?
What's the Caribbean?
That's it.
Reality TV for
Reality TV for
On
1,000.
this series with Pastor Cal, couples are introduced at the altar, then get to know each other.
Was Married at First Sight?
What is Married at First Sight?
Well done. Yes,
now last
for you,
clue.
And we'll finish off King James Bible talk to end the round. Pride does this before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
What's goeth?
The KJV is from 1611.
What's goeth?
Stephen.
What's goeth?
Pride goeth before destruction, yes.
Okay.
You have 10,200.
Jonathan gets to start first in Double Jeopardy.
Slip in.
2 minutes later.
Luckily, almost every pair of Skechers is machine washable. Toss them in and they'll come out looking like the day you bought them.
The best moments deserve the best eggs, especially when they're Eggland's Best. It tastes so deliciously fresh, with better nutrition too. Eggland's Best.
Jonathan Goldman will select first in Double Jeopardy, perhaps hoping for some ballet clues. Let's see what the categories are. We have crosswords and phrases.
Cross and quotation marks.
Then a visit to physics class, followed by disbandments, in the bookstore, Asian cities, and finally...
I'm Ari Shapiro, marking 10 years as a host of NPR's All Things Considered. And I'll share some of what I've learned about the arts of listening and of talking.
Jonathan, where to first?
Crosswords and phrases for 2,000.
For 2,000?
Robert Johnson said he learned guitar by selling his soul to the
What's a
devil.
crossroads?
David.
What is it, Crossroads?
Yes.
Asian Cities 2000.
Asian cities
No
for
Day
2,000.
Beach in Urumqi, China, 1,400 miles from the nearest ocean, and the scene of 2009 riots by these oppressed Muslims.
Was it Uyghur?
Uyghurs?
That's right.
Crosswords for 1,600.
Crosswords and phrases for
With your
1,600.
usual political opponents in a bipartisan way, you've done this.
Was cross the aisle?
The aisle.
Good.
In the bookstore, 16.
In the bookstore for
A
1,600.
short story collection by this best-selling author of A Gentleman in Moscow.
Was towels?
What's towels?
Yes,
That's right,
armor towels.
Physics class for 16.
Armor towels.
This four-letter property
Physics
is the
class for
ideal
1,600.
momentum associated with a subatomic particle.
Was spin?
Stephen.
What's spin?
Right again.
Asian cities for 16.
Asian cities for 1,600. All the daily double.
With an even 15,000, Stephen, you're wagering on Asian cities.
7,000.
Okay, big wager, 22,000 if he's right. Here's the clue. This Lebanese
Tripoli,
city was
I know
created
this
when
one.
three
It's
sections
Tripoli.
settled by people from Tyre, Sidon, and Arvad merged into one city. Stephen?
What's Beirut?
No.
No. After After Beirut, the second largest city is called Tripoli, just like Libya. So you lose 7,000 there, and we have a closer game.
In the bookstore for 1,200.
Taffy Brodesser Ackner's tale of a dysfunctional family is called This Home to the Hamptons Compromise.
Was Doha.
David.
Was Long Island?
Yes.
It's just 800.
This Qatari capital is home to the Museum of Islamic Art, housed in a building designed by I.M. Pei.
Was Vladivostok.
That's right.
Asian cities 800.
It's just
Home
800.
to Russia's Pacific Fleet.
Was
This city
Doha.
lies
It's
close
just
to the border with
800.
China and North Korea.
Was Vladivostok.
What's Vladivostok?
That's the right city.
Physics class.
This is class for 1200.
Thicker around the edge than at the center, this type of lens causes light waves to diverge when passing through it.
Was concave.
What's concave?
This is class for 800.
Physics class for 800.
Produced in the disintegration of radioactive atomic nuclei, these rays have the shortest wavelength and highest energy.
Was gamma.
Stephen.
What's gamma?
Yes.
In the bookstore 2,000.
In the bookstore for
This author
2000.
of Lincoln in the Bardo offers a course on Russian short stories in his book A Swim in the Pond in the Rain.
George Saunders is what we're looking for. Sanders, we're looking for.
Crosswords 1,200.
Crosswords for 1200. All the other two in double. You know what? Let's play 4,000, please.
You had a tough time with the previous one. What do you want to wager this time, Stephen?
4,000.
All right, for 14,800 if you're correct, in crosswords and phrases. This act by Julius Caesar in 49 BC led to war against Pompey and the Senate.
Was crossing the Rubicon. Yes!
And you're correct, yes. And you lead Burrow. Good selection.
Disbandments for 800.
Disbandments with
Unlucky in
800.
2021 when this legendary house music duo hung up their Parisian robot helmets after 28 years.
Was Daft Punk.
Stephen.
What's Daft Punk?
Right.
Talking and listening for
Talking and
1,600.
listening for 1600.
You can learn a lot about a region that's new to you by talking to people over a meal, but not with your mouth full. Some of the best food I've had is in this stand that stretches over several countries but isn't a country of its own.
Was Kurdistan.
That's correct.
Kurdistan.
Asian cities 400.
Asian cities for
There
400.
being no new city yet, the 1911 Britannica calls it an ancient capital and a huddle of mean houses and mean streets.
Was Delhi.
What is Delhi?
Yeah, mean
Asian cities for 800.
Disbandments 1200.
The
Asian
contentious history of
disbandments
this
for
band in
1200.
brief. Roth, Hagar, Roth, Sharon, Hagar, and back to Roth.
Was,
They broke up.
was Van Halen.
Stephen,
What's Van Halen?
What's
Yes.
Van Halen?
Ari Shapiro for 2,000.
back to
Are
Ari.
you still
For about
talking
a quarter
listening for
century,
2000?
I've been talking to this legal journalist. I interned for her in my first journalism job, and now I throw to her as I host All Things Considered.
Nina Stoltenberg is what we're looking for.
Bookstore for 800.
Bookstore for
This
800.
Dave Pilkey superhero has his own series of books and has spawned the spin-offs Dogman and
Was Captain Underpants.
Stephen.
What's Captain Underpants?
Right.
Disbandments for
Disbandments
1,600.
for 1600.
Billy Corgan blamed this band's 2000 breakup on the strain of fighting the good fight against the Britneys of the world.
Was it Smashing Pumpkins?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes.
Disbandments for 2000.
Disbandments 2000.
In March of 2015, he apparently found an additional direction, becoming the first member of One Direction to leave the band.
Was Zayn Malik.
David.
Malik.
Zayn Malik.
It is Zayn.
Crosswords and phrases 800.
Crosswords and phrases for
It fires a
800.
projectile called a bolt.
Was a crossbow.
What is a crossbow?
Yes.
Physics class for
Physics
2000.
class for 400.
Einstein described this man's work on the structure of the atom as the highest form of musicality in the sphere of thought.
Physics class
Who
for
is
2000.
Bohr?
Was
Well,
Bohr physics class for 400.
In his Principia, Newton laid out his foundational three laws of this as related to the effects of force and mass.
Was motion.
David.
What are thermodynamics?
No. Stephen.
What's motion?
Correct.
Ari Shapiro for 1,200.
Back to Ari.
I enjoy getting
I'm still
awards
talking
for
listening for
talking.
1200.
I won an Edward R. Murrow Award for my reporting on the death of Breonna Taylor. And for work on detention, a silver gavel from this association for helping foster understanding of the legal system.
Was the American Bar.
What's the American Bar Association?
You got it.
Still talking listening for 800.
Ari.
For Och and Oi, my cabaret show with Alan Cumming, he's the Och, we've got a pretty good line of this, the talking performers do between numbers. It's also a tongue-twisting type of song.
Was patter.
What's patter?
Patter is correct.
Crosswords for 400.
Crosswords for 400.
During this, an opposing party gets to question a witness during a trial and perhaps raise issues of credibility.
What's cross-examination?
What is cross-examination?
Disbandments for 400.
Disbandments for 400?
What's the opposite of brotherly love? This British band calling it quits in 2009 after Liam allegedly attacked Noel with a guitar.
What's Oasis?
What is Oasis?
In the bookstore for 400.
400.
His 2025 thriller, The Secret of Secrets, is another adventure for the intrepid professor of symbology, Robert Langdon.
What's Dan Brown?
What's Dan Brown?
That's correct. Robert Langdon gets into so much trouble. Here's the final clue from...
I lost the clue.
Even though they used the same language, my listening skills were tested in 2 years as NPR's London correspondent. I needed a Scottish accent interpreter and also found out that a stag do is this pre-wedding event.
What's the bachelor party?
It is a
Final Jeopardy time.
Second place to Stephen as we head into Final Jeopardy. Here's your category, contestants.
Political history.
Political history. Here's the clue. The words of this doctrine are found in a sonnet by James I and bolstered by St. Paul writing, "The powers that be are ordained of God." 30 seconds.
What's the divine rights of kids? again
at
what's it?
$7,400 and wrote down
Divine?
Divine. Didn't quite get to it. That's not correct. You wagered.
No, not specific enough.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. He says what it is.
David Shudoff was in second place with 13,400. His response was
Monroe Doctrine. Nope.
You will lose 7,001, dropping you down to 6,000.
7,001. He dropped 63.99.
Steve had a pretty big lead in his second game, 20,400. What did he come up with?
Divine Right of
Divine
Kings.
Right of
Yes.
Kings.
Mhm. And he is
The Divine
still
Right
a
of Kings is
champion.
right. What did you wager? 64.
How's that feel?
Great. Not like regret at all.
Penny?
You're watching Fox 28 Savannah.
This is Dr. Sarah Gerald. She saved my life and my baby.
Holly and her baby were saved because she called immediately when she knew something was not right.
I was 32 weeks pregnant, seeing stars, swelling, and my blood pressure was surging.
Holly had preeclampsia. We immediately admitted her to Candler Hospital. The baby was in danger, so we performed an emergency C-section and admitted him to the NICU.
Now I'm in full chase mode.
That's why I choose to practice at St. Joseph's Candler.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some taking Rinvoq felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
You haven't seen conflict like you're going to see in about 2 seconds. What kind of dog do you have?
It's a border collie.
He's a liar. He's nothing but a big old liar. I've never seen a pit bull look more like a pit bull. You have insurance. You're going to be able to prove it to me today, right? I don't have it with me. You don't have it at all. You want me to believe that? You're a bold-faced perjurer. What really happened? It's about a woman, ain't it? It's like I'm clairvoyant.
Weekdays at 4 p.m. on Fox 28.
Fox Tonight is James Day with all new Celebrity Name That Tune and Celebrity Weakest Link.
Tonight, Name That Tune. All right now, the reality TV queen Lisa Rinna. Take the crown.
Are you a little monster? I'm a big monster.
A little comedy king Mateo Lane. Cock her all.
I used to sing opera.
Can we hear a little?
Only one can grab the catch.
But I always have faith. Don't you count me out.
As they battle it out, to win big for their charities. Tonight, we've got the hottest songs, and there's $100,000 on the line. Time to play Name That Tune. Here she is, your host, Jane Krakowski.
Welcome to Name That Tune. The
The show that always turns up the volume as more stars go all out doing big for charity and bringing in denoise and defunk. It's Mr. Randy Jackson and the incredible name that's your
I like that saying, denoise and defunk.
Thank you. Okay, it's time to meet tonight's celebrity players. Please put your hands together for actor and reality TV legend, the Lisa Retta. We're all terrified of you. And stand-up comedian Mateo Lane. Lisa, Days of Our Lives, Melrose Place, and of course, The Housewives. Girl, you have done it all. But how is your musical skills coming into play tonight?
Let's hope. I'm praying because I want to win a lot of money for my charity.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. And what charity are you playing for tonight?
I am playing tonight for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Brilliant organization. Mateo, we obviously know you're from your hilarious comedy, but how are you with music?
Gay. Very gay. Yes. I'm pretty good with music. I used to sing opera.
You did? Can we hear a little?
Sure. Thank you.
Wow. And what charity are you playing for tonight?
I'm playing for Doctors Without Borders.
Great organization as well.
Great charities.
Tonight, these two celebrity contestants will go head-to-head, naming tunes played by Randy and our amazing band. After 2 rounds, the player with the most money will have the opportunity to go on to our final round, the Golden Medley, for the chance to win the $100,000 grand prize for their charity. All right. Let's play Name That Tune. First up, it's Mixtape. Here's how the game works. Randy and the band will play a selection of tunes that have something in common. Tonight, they are all songs by Mother Monster herself, Lady Gaga.
If I don't get this, they're going to take my gay card away.
Okay, let's get into song number 1. Listen and name that tune.
Just Dance! Final answer, Just Dance!
Mateo.
Yes!
That is correct.
I have never been more nervous in my entire life right now.
Let's hear it.
Started it all for Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Well, Mateo, your gay card is intact. Let's hear our next Lady Gaga tune. You know that I love you, boy.
The term measuring stick, but that's exactly what this game is for the Detroit Lions. Let's talk defense for a quick sec. Aiden Hutchinson is back. He broke his leg last year, only played 5 games. And Laura Rutledge, he is raring to go tonight.
He absolutely is.
Alejandro, I know this one. Alejandro.
Before he broke his leg, because of the way he's attacked his rehab to get back on the field, he credits his family with helping him through it because he said the pain was significant, both physically and mentally. His mom, Melissa, took him to rehab every single day. His family was all hands on deck, surrounding him with support. But now that Aiden Hutchinson is 100%, he's taking on an even bigger role in this Lions defense. Defensive coordinator Kelvin Shepard telling us that he has the green light to line up wherever he wants throughout the game, trusting his instincts so much that they give him that ability. And Aiden Hutchinson said tonight the goal is get in Lamar's face as much as possible. He's going to do everything he can to throw him off. Joey said sometimes with Lamar, you just got to take your chances and go for it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch all night tonight, Laura. Aiden Hutchinson trying to find and take down Lamar Jackson.
Bad moments, violence, a bad
Just
moment.
week 3 around the National Football League. 2 teams coming off wins. 2 teams coming in 1-1. The Ravens about to take the field. And you've been watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. We'll kick it off when we come back.
You want to put the heavier items on the bottom. Let's let him do his job, right?
Yeah.
Love to get involved with everything.
Latte for Jan?
Got a latte for Jan. Remember, you don't work here. Latte for Jan?
I think the chicken massage. Ooh, I would not have that.
Julie. Jan, Jan as in January. Canned goods, OJ, root beer, and probably sandwich cookies.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Maybe Jan, I guess. Jan?
The feeling of a new, sweet, and smoky McDonald's sauce.
Pairing perfectly with your snack wrap is like striking chicken gold. Special edition gold snack.
What?
Mateo, you have 2,000. Lisa, you now have 1,000. This next tune could mean another $1,000. Name that tune.
Way that you scream. And cheer for me. Applause, violence, applause.
Mateo.
Applause.
That is correct.
Yes.
Here's tune number 5. Name that tune.
Poker face, violence, poker face.
Mateo buzzed in first.
It is poker face.
Yes.
Name that dude.
Marry the Knights, violence, marry the Knights.
Mateo.
Marry the night.
Yes.
Lisa, you're at 1. It is the final tune in this round for our last $1,000 for your charity, of course. Name that tune.
Paparazzi, violence, paparazzi.
Mateo is buzzed in first.
Hey, paparazzi.
Yes.
What a fun round. Well, that brings us to the end of round 1.
That is the end of round 1.
It's strong and it'll go down very quickly.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Positivity, positivity. Come on.
So far, Lisa has $1,000 and Mateo has 6. After this round, only one of you can go on to face the ultimate challenge, the Golden Medley, where you'll get the chance to add $100,000 to your total for charity.
Nice.
This is... Get him out of
Good no time.
Okay, in this round, the stakes go up after every tune, so it is still anybody's game. The first tune is worth $5,000. Listen carefully to the clue. Looks like Shania and her fella made it.
Forever and for always, violence, forever and for always.
10 notes. Mateo, I can name that tune in 8 notes.
Okay, Lisa. I can name that tune in 5 notes.
Mateo. Name that tune. For $5,000, here are your 5 notes. Name that tune.
You're still the one.
What?
That is
You're still the one, yes.
You're still the one by the great Shania Twain. Brings you to $11,000. This next tune is worth $10,000.
Of our national anthem. It's the Lions and the Ravens. Coming up next.
Poor Billy is in an ocean of pain when you're gone. Mateo, you get to begin the bidding.
Okay, Lisa, I think I can name that tune in 10 notes.
Mateo, I can name that tune in 9 notes.
Love really hurts without you. Final answer. Love really hurts without you.
Okay, Lisa, name that tune.
You're thinking, oh, lucky me. Yeah. Okay. For $10,000, here are your 9 notes. Name that tune. Billy, don't lose that number.
What? No, there's one.
Well, I don't know either. Okay.
All right. But Mateo, she had 9 notes. You now get 1 more note. You get 10 notes now.
Great.
For $10,000, name that tune.
I have no idea.
We're looking for Love Really Hurts Without You.
Well, that's incorrect. This tune is called Love Really Hurts.
Yes!
Both are now playing for $15,000.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
get one,
I
right?
promise you. I promise.
Gotta get one. Can you crack this clue? What exactly is Meatloaf talking about here? Lisa, you can begin the bidding. Mateo, I can name that tune in 10 notes. If there were more, I would take them.
Okay. I think that I could name this tune in 9 notes.
Mateo, I can name this tune in 8 notes. Yes, yes.
Okay, Lisa, name that tune.
Oh!
Anything for love. Final answer. Anything for love.
For $15,000, here are your 8 notes. Name that tune.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
No!
Start this night with the football. Glad to have you with us on ABC and ESPN. John Harbaugh on the right, season number 18 with the Baltimore Ravens, and Dan Campbell, season number 5. 2 guys that guided their teams into the postseason. 2 division winners a year ago. Lamar Jackson gets set to watch his defense start tonight. Little pop-up kick.
Yeah.
Jacob Sailors, former UFL player with the St. Louis Battlehawks, spins his way out across the 30, and that's it. Forward progress is stopped. It's a return of 22 yards.
I heard the song from Eminem's Super Bowl commercial.
Last week against the Bears, completed passes at 82%. You see the yardage. 5 incompletions to go with his 5 touchdown passes.
Yeah, and it's what we had come to expect when you watch Jared Goff the last several years with Ben Johnson calling plays. And as we talked about coming into this game, week 1 didn't go as he would like, nor the Detroit Lions. But last week they got back on track. Another big test on the road tonight.
Here's Gibbs. Not much. The rookie Malachi Starks came down to make the stop, and he was not alone. We'll look at the skilled position players for the Detroit Lions, and they're as good as any group has around the National Football League. And Troy, their offensive line looks different than it did a year ago.
It really does. That's always been the strength with Dan Campbell as the head coach. But when Frank Ragnow retired and then Kevin Zeitler, he went to Tennessee, it affected 3 positions.
On second down, Goff has a wide open Jameson. He is their downfield big chunk yardage receiver, and that one good for 24.
Now, it's such a good job of him as he comes off the ball because of the speed that you talk about, Joe. He gets the secondary turning and running. You see the safety, how he just clears out because of the deep ball that they're concerned about. They showed that last week, big touchdown reception by Jameson Williams in that win last week against Chicago.
Hand off to Gibbs, and right there is Owe. Hand off to Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
And Owe makes the stop at a loss of 3.
Well, they come in here and they've got 2 tight ends, but that's Brock Wright, number 89, and Owe, he just kind of beats him, run off the ball inside, and just no opportunity to get anything going.
Lions struggled to run the ball week 1 at Green Bay. They were outstanding running it against Chicago. Here's Gibbs again. Able to pick his way and make third down a little more manageable. A gain of 7. We can look at this defense for Baltimore a couple of different ways. Maybe the easiest way is to tell you who's not there. And that's Jair Alexander, second straight week. He's on the shelf, still rehabbing the knee. Nnamdi Madubuike, who is right there in your screen, a big presence up front. And their sack leader from a year ago, Kyle Van Noy. Third down and 6. Goff protected, fires it. Catch for Williams. He's got one for 24, this one for 19. And Jameson Williams, who they've rewarded with a new contract, 2 big plays.
Yeah, and the reason is because he has so much speed coming off the ball. The Ravens are trying to play coverage, and they're trying to run this umbrella over the top and not give anything up down the field. You see how those safeties get out of there. They're worried that he's going to go deep, and all of that underneath coverage then opens up for him to make the easy completion.
Here's Gibbs. Montgomery was out there blocking. He went to the right. Gibbs went to the left and picks up 2. We haven't even seen a check on Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is their top threat on the outside. He's their leading receiver with 13 catches already this season. You can pencil him in for 100-plus catches a year. He does everything. He's kind of the anti-diva. He blocks. He's a great teammate. Jared Goff would take him over everybody if you put them all in a big draft. He'd take 14.
Pretty impressive when he said he's the best receiver he's ever thrown to.
Second down and 8. Gibbs tried to stay inbounds. His momentum carried him out. A gain of 5, so 3rd and short coming up, and you know the deal with Dan Campbell. Anytime you got 3rd down, you think about 4th down, and Dan Campbell, nobody goes for 4th downs more than that head coach.
Well, especially when you're looking at 3rd and 3, because at 3rd and 5, if it's beyond the 50-yard line, he's going for it on 4th down over 50% of the time. So you look at it right now, and Johnny Morton, the offensive coordinator, said Dan Campbell would have told him already if they're going to go for it on 4th down to affect what he might call now on 3rd.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
And it's 4th down
and what
and
does
3.
Campbell do? He keeps the offense out there. They already knew it. Goff was aware of it. 4th and 3, and they'll go for it.
And they're going to go
idea.
for
I
it.
like what Jared Goff was trying to do. Just really a miscommunication with him and Jahmyr Gibbs on what Gibbs exactly was doing. But here's the first big decision for Dan Campbell.
Need to get the first down.
That was like coming away with points on the opening drive on the road against a good opponent. We'll see if this pays off for him. A lot of movement. Play clock at 3.
Oh, come on.
There's
yeah.
First catch, a big one. First and goal. Working against Kyle Hamilton.
Blocked by safe ground.
The stop. Jahmyr Gibbs delivered a great block. And a gain of 7 in a fresh set. Well, it's good on good. It doesn't get better than this. I'm on St. Brown, and then you got Kyle Hamilton, and just an excellent route, Joe. You talked about it a moment ago, just all the things that he can do. He just doesn't telegraph it. He comes off the line of scrimmage. Hamilton knows the down and distance. He knows what he's going to try to do, the depth.
3 shots to get a touchdown.
Because he was so disciplined in how he ran the route. Here's Gibbs. Fighting, and he's going to be brought down at the 1. 2nd down and goal after Gibbs got 3. And the Lions want to go right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they want to get right back on the line and see if they can't catch Baltimore just off a little bit, unable to get a call into the defense.
Gibbs.
Touchdown, yeah.
The conversion on 4th down. Lamar Jackson will try to answer. And the Lions, who put up 52 on the Bears, have 1 possession. And into the end zone they go.
A lot of and raw here. Here he is leading the way this time as the lead blocker. An excellent job of just helping kind of seal it. And Khalif Raymond getting up there as well. If you're going to play wide receiver, not only do you have to be able to catch the football in this offense, you better be able to block. And a willing blocker, and all of these Lions receivers are capable of that.
An extra point from Jake Bates. No snap. Kick is good. Jerry us about St. Brown. There is no 100-catch receiver who blocks like St. Brown. He sealed it off. Gibbs takes it in on the road. 7-0 Lions lead.
This is where the real trouble begins. What did you think was going to happen? Writing little pieces about a powerful family. Behind every great fortune is a great crime. Is this blood money? Big 9 on FX.
Burger King, you write the rules of value. You rule number 10? I mix and match my way. There's 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7. That's all up to me. The $5 duo or $7 trio from Burger King classics to fan favorites. Choose your deal.
Come back to at the end if there's still time left on your clock. There are just 7 tunes between you and $131,000. Best of luck. Let's begin with the first tune. It's song number 1.
Laundry Day.
200 unread emails.
996 so
That's incorrect.
One.
99 loose balloons.
99 red
But guess what,
balloons.
Mateo? Because we are playing for charity, yes, you can no longer win the grand prize, but we're going to keep on playing to get your charity
We'll
as much
keep
money
going.
as possible. All right. You still have 27 seconds left on the clock. Here's song number 2.
Okay.
Name that tune.
Pass. I know it, but pass.
This crowd is
You
alive.
guys, this is really hard. Come to some
This
slack
is
up
really
here.
hard.
4 seconds left on your clock. Here's song number 3. Name that tune, Mateo. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there.
He doesn't know.
A 5-touchdown night for Lamar Jackson.
Gloria.
7-0 Lions as we're just underway. Good to hear the voices of Joe Tess and Steve Levy. Glad you're with us tonight. We'll give you the numbers and get into those numbers just a little bit.
This is
Lamar takes the field here in a second as the Lions went down and scored, and now Bates kicks it away. It landed in the landing zone. It goes into the end zone. Pythagoras tells me that means it comes out to the 20. Is that right? I think I'm right. Here are the numbers. Russ Lever says you're right, dum-dum. 7-2, that's a record, but look at the pass touchdowns, rush touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Yeah, we've called some of those games. It's been pretty impressive watching him over the years and what he does under the lights. He just continues to get better and better. He's playing with as much confidence right now as I've seen, especially with his ability in the pocket.
They fake it to Derrick Henry, and wide open is Andrews. They want to get him more involved tonight, and Mark, who had 2 catches total over the first 2 games, is good for 19 yards.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities here the first couple of weeks, but you know it's just a matter of time, and here they open up this 3rd week with a pass to reliable number 89. You know it was a tough offseason for him last year, the way the season ended with him in that playoff loss to Buffalo, but he's one of the all-time great tight ends, no doubt.
He fumbled in that Buffalo game. He dropped a potential 2-point conversion in the end zone. Hutchinson is going to cost the Lions 5. And just to finish on Mark Andrews, after that game, he didn't speak with the media, but he went to Instagram and he said, among other things, he's absolutely gutted by what happened. And then coming into this year, I'm a pro. That's what I do. He's back and talking to John Harbaugh. He said, if you want to know his mindset, watch him block.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, saying that if his mind wasn't in it, his heart wasn't in it, you wouldn't see him blocking as well as he is. Says he's blocking as good over the first couple of weeks as he has at any time in his career.
I formation. Henry will take the ball with a lead back in front of him and just plow for a first down. Take a look at this offense for Baltimore as they're trying to answer that opening salvo from the Lions. Zay Flowers is their number 1 receiver. We just saw Derrick Henry. We've seen Mark Andrews already. D-Hop is still doing it at 33 years old. DeAndre Hopkins. And the offensive line, that center is outstanding. Tyler Linderbaum, 2-time Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he's one of the best centers in Costa has done a great job really putting a lot of good players around Lamar Jackson. And Costa has done a great job really putting a lot of good players around Lamar Jackson in recent years.
Lamar keeps and cuts and slips, but has another first down for the Ravens as he's able to get 12.
Well, you think you got him, but you don't got him because it's Lamar Jackson and Derek Barnes who puts himself in a perfect position to be able to come up and make a play. He's right there, but then Lamar is able to just cut on a dime and get it going up the field, and he's not the first guy that we've seen Lamar do that to. He won't be the last, not even tonight.
No quarterback in NFL history has rushed for more yards in a career than Lamar Jackson. First down Ravens, quick throw, Andrews again. Kirby Joseph, the All-Pro, made the stop, but another chunk of yardage and a gain of 8.
You know what's interesting about that, Joe? You talk about the yardage that he's had running the football. The numbers have actually gone down, over the course of his career, which is, you'd expect that. When you're young, you don't see the defense as well. And then as you mature, you start to recognize read coverages, all of that. But for Lamar, it's those things. And then in addition, he's been surgical in the pocket when he's had time in finding open receivers.
Henry gets it this time, and the Lions step up. A gain of just 1. Derek Barnes, who was involved in that run by Lamar Jackson a moment ago, made that stop. It's 3rd down and 1. Aiden Hutchinson up front is kind of the last man standing. They put Marcus Davenport on IR today. Their linebackers real good with Anzalone and Jack Campbell. Derek Barnes has been involved tonight. And Brian Branch is just all over the place back there for the Lions.
You know, there are so many good players on both sides of the ball for both these teams. As we take a look at Kelvin Shepherd.
Easy pickup. Forget first down. How about touchdown? There is a flag on the far side of the field. And this will count.
Outside. Line up in the neutral zone. Penalty decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
I mean, Derrick Henry just gliding to the end zone. They needed one for a first down. They got 28 for a touchdown.
Roger Rosengarten, the right tackle, number 70, he comes off the ball. He does an outstanding job right there, kind of sealing it. And then there's Mark Andrews. We talked about his blocking as he gets up to the second level. Rosengarten clears things out, and then Mark Andrews is there to help kind of seal to allow Henry then on the edge. It's an outstanding job of execution.
Rookie Tyler Luke ties the game. Last week against Cleveland here at home, Derrick Henry, 11 carries, 23 yards. He's already got 36 tonight, including that 28-yard glide to tie it at 7.
Male has never been exposed to women like us.
To love, happiness, and fun.
Let me tell you about this new Pretzel Cheddar Club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials. T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I think I feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I should dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network.
No more coffee for Zoe.
Sauvage Dixie. And when I was in middle school, I would listen to the top 20 from random years and just pick random songs and listen to them on repeat.
I like that. That's a little different.
NFL on ESPN is brought to you by Progressive. Get coverage you can count on with home and auto at progressive.com. We've seen plenty of fireworks here to start the night. First possession, touchdown Lions. First possession for the Ravens, touchdown Baltimore, tied 7-7. Fans all wearing watches to help with the presentation tonight. The light show that you'll see from M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore. As Luke kicks it away. Sailors again. Full head of steam. He's knocked down as he crossed the 30. Will go down to Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, well, Derrick Henry said what had been on his mind all week long was the fact that he fumbled in each of those first two games of the season and had the 23 rushing yards against the Browns. For him, he said he hadn't been playing up the standards. He said he didn't care that the Browns were basically stacking the box and selling out to stop the run. He said it's his job to make something happen no matter what. He said last week was his fault. He'd been replaying it all week in his mind. He could not wait to get out here tonight and break loose.
Dear Lisa, as if a man that size, 6'3", 252, needs any more inspiration to go
Rebel, final answer, rebel.
Tonight. That was an incomplete pass. Pressure by Marlon Humphrey, who came on a blitz. You're saying that was a live ball. That looked like it was forward pass to me.
It looked like it was a forward pass to me as well. You're right. They brought Marlon Humphrey, and as you see, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he comes across. He's going to try to pick that up. But here's a look at whether or not it was live. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that was.
Well, they called that backward, and they moved the ball back. So now it's 2nd and 19 instead of 2nd and 10. I don't agree with that call. Here's Gibbs over the right side, and he was stood up at the line of scrimmage and got to the edge. As Mike Green made that play, no gain. Let's go back to that first down pass.
Yeah, so Joe, when you look at this pass, it looks like the ball is released right at about the 23-yard line.
Under the boardwalk, final answer, under the boardwalk.
By a Detroit teammate, and it looks like it's right at the 23-yard line. I think it's slightly forward, but it's too close that they wouldn't have changed it to the challenge.
Well, they're not usually calling them that tight.
Yep.
On a backwards pass over there.
It was a 9-yard loss. Now it's 3rd down and 19. Lions have to use a silent count. They set up a screen for Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 30, well short of the first down by Teddy Buchanan, a rookie they love.
Yeah, really hard when you're going up against any defense, but especially one as talented as this Ravens group. When you get behind the sticks, you know, after that ruling on first down, then it becomes a field position game on 3rd down. You're trying to give as much yards as you can to your punter, see if you can't back them up a little bit. But what we've seen from the Ravens on both possessions, now granted the first one the Lions took it down for a touchdown, they're playing a lot of coverage, and they're inviting the Lions to try to run the football against some favorable looks. The Lions haven't had success when they've tried it.
Jack Fox to punt. It's a beauty. Dejounte Wester is back. Fields.
Get into it. I know this one, kids. Get into it.
It's a 54-yard punt, 11-yard return. And Sione Vaki made that stop. Downtown Baltimore. 7-17 on Monday night.
With Prime Big Deal Days coming October 7th and 8th, greatness is a deal away.
Tim? All right, time for another genre. Spin the wheel, please. Name that tune.
Elastic Hunt, final answer, Elastic Hunt.
Tim?
Elastic Heart.
Yes.
You're in the game, Tim. You have $1,000. Stephanie, you have 3. This last and final tune is worth another $1,000. Spin the wheel.
Folk pop.
Genre is folk pop. Ooh, name that tune.
California Dreamin', final answer, California Dreamin'.
Stephanie.
And she will regret it.
Out of time. You just couldn't get to the name of the tune, Tim. That means you have a chance to steal. Listen and name that tune. Tim.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm sorry.
For the Ravens, and they will start this possession at their 27.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about Derrick Henry and the size. His speed is incredible. going in such a short amount of time. He and Jahmyr Gibbs, the Lions top back, get it going fast. And we'll show you some of the numbers that we can put to how they get rolling. The ball snapped. I formation behind Jackson, who keeps and finds Kohler. So here are the top two guys in the NFL with regard to speed getting to the line of scrimmage. Gibbs on the left. He's the fastest in the league. He gets up to 11.5 miles per hour when he hits the line of scrimmage, and just behind him is the big body of Derrick Henry.
And one's 200 pounds in Gibbs, and Henry's 250 pounds.
Well, he didn't get rolling this time. He got stopped. No gain. Jack Campbell in on the stop, and here is Derrick Henry on the carry for the touchdown on a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you get a guy that big with that kind of speed, you know, you don't see him caught very many times from behind, and it's a lethal combination as we've seen throughout his career, and the durability that he has shown. And you know what's remarkable, Joe, as much as he's been the bell cow for so many years in the league, he just has a little over 50% of the carries that Emmitt Smith had in his career. So it kind of gives you an idea as how durable Emmitt Smith was. He missed just 4 games in the 13 years with the Cowboys. Pretty impressive.
3rd and 3, and this one for Justice Hill is incomplete. If you caught it, but Lamar's frustrated that he missed Hill on that throw. It's 4th down and a punt upcoming, but Derrick Henry was at 11.5 miles per hour when he hit the line of scrimmage on that 28-yard touchdown.
Well, and like I said, at 250 pounds, there's not a linebacker for the Lions that weighs 250 pounds. And so he's bigger than those guys that are mostly trying to tackle him. You got to get him at the line of scrimmage. It's happened a few times tonight, but that's the key.
Here's Kyle Raymond, who fielded the punt inside his 5. There's a flag down on the play. And Raymond just should have let it go into the end zone.
Let's see what the call is.
Tampa made the tackle. It was a 63-yard punt. And a flag was thrown early.
During the kick. Holding. Receiving team number 4. After the ball.
Back him up a little more. That's going to take the ball inside the 5. So Jared Goff and company back to work. Teams traded touchdowns, then they traded 3 and outs. 3rd possession for number 16 when we come back.
All right. Same thing?
Yup. This is our year.
You know, if getting AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything, it's that switching things up can be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh yeah, good call. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive plan not required.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan going?
Oh, I've been ignoring it and then hoping for the best.
Come on, good retirement. Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
The new Crafted Flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings, all for you. There's no reason not to get one, or all 5. Try the all-new Crafted Flats starting at $5 each. Only from Pizza Hut.
Welcome back to what should be a thrilling second half. Absolutely electric tonight.
Wait! Go, go, go!
Next week, we'll bring you a Monday Night Football doubleheader at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Jets and Dolphins. Denver Broncos, who have had 2 real tough losses to swallow in weeks 2 and 3. Both games will be available on the all-new ESPN app.
So early in the season, you know, there's a lot of football left to be played, but there's also a lot of angst for some of these teams. It's a little urgency as we go into week 4.
There's urgency here for the Lions, starting at their 1.5. And they start with their bigger back of the 2. That's David Montgomery, who's able to push the pile forward, and he gets 4. Tavius Robinson was in there with help on the stop.
Well, that's a good job. I mean, that's a good sign. I know coming into this game, we talked about the young guards that the Lions have, and Christian Mahogany at left guard, and then Tate Ratledge, the rookie at right guard, and how they handled week 1, it was a struggle. And last week was good at home. But here's another test on the road. Ravens knew what they were going to do there on first down. They got pretty good movement.
Flag on the play as Montgomery is wrapped up in the backfield. That play is made by John Jenkins. He's been doing it a long time, 13 years. Here's the call from Bill Vinovich.
I'm going for it, Stephanie. I can name that tune in 1 note.
Illegal formation. Offense. The tight end was covered up by the wide receiver. The penalty declined. He's off the play, 3rd down.
Take the result of the play, a loss of 1, and that brings up 3rd and long.
Yeah, and they were able to decline the play because of the job by John Jenkins right in the middle. Glasgow, who was the starter at left guard last year, moves to center this year, and Jenkins just tosses him aside and is able to make the play for the 1-yard loss.
Frank Ragnow, the 4-time Pro Bowl center, retired in June, so they slide Glasgow over. It's 3rd down and 7. Goff protected, and he finds his tight end Laporta. A drive that started at the 1.5, and Sam Laporta has his 10th catch of the season, first of the night, good for 10.
Yeah, Malachi Starks, another rookie. He's number 24 for the Ravens, who's assigned Laporta in man coverage to try to guard him. Laporta comes in, maybe gets a little bit of a push at the top of that route, creating some separation, but there was no question. Once Goff sees the coverage, knowing that he had Laporta up against the rookie safety.
That's it for quarter number 1 here at M&T Bank Stadium. 7-7 game first down for the Lions. The ball outside their 15 when we come back here at the end of week
3. And you got it.
You're a bad banana with the greasy black peel.
Wow.
Steph, don't be worried.
Okay.
A lot more money to win.
Thanks. You both are now playing for $15,000. Can you crack this clue? Naming this tune is easy because you're beautiful. Tim, you can start the game.
I'm scared, y'all. All right. Stephanie, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
All right, Tim.
You're beautiful. I know this one. You're beautiful.
Stephanie, I can name that tune in 1 note.
Whoa, what's going on?
Okay, Tim, for $15,000, here is your 1 note. Name that tune.
That would be You're Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is incorrect, Tim.
What?
Oh my God, I know it.
Stephanie, this means you now get to hear all 10 notes. Name that tune.
way you are.
Just the way you are?
That is incorrect.
No.
What a great song. Loving You by Minnie
Loving
you. 2016 with the Rams. Took the Rams to Super Bowl 53 in 2018. Lost to the Patriots 13-3. A couple years later, he's traded to the Lions. It was a shock. It was a surprise. Called it the best thing that's happened to him in his career. And he has taken off since getting to Detroit. 6 for 7 tonight. 37 touchdown passes a year ago. Play action. He's got Montgomery out of the backfield, and David Montgomery gets a block from Laporta and lowers his shoulder and gets 11. Marlon Humphrey missed a tackle along the way. Laporta got in the way, and then David Montgomery put an exclamation point at the end of it.
Well, really good job by Jared Goff because, as I mentioned, the Ravens are trying to disguise coverage, and then they go to a 2-deep here, and he knows that he doesn't have what he wants down the field. He comes down immediately, checks it down to Montgomery, and then he makes Roquan Smith miss. And then Sam Laporta, he's out there making a key block. So this has been a successful drive already, just getting the ball off their own goal line.
Play action from Goff, and he's going to go.
No.
Nice pickup on first down. He doesn't do it a lot. Only 5 rush yards through the first 2 games. He gets 5 here.
Yeah, he's got enough. He can get out of danger every now and then, but there was always this conversation about Jared Goff that when he had pressure that he didn't handle it very well, and he probably didn't really early in his career when he was with the Rams. He handles the pressure just fine, as long as he doesn't have to move off his spot. But when you get him off the spot with pressure, that's when he hasn't been quite as effective.
Both backs in the game. Gibbs, nowhere to go. Marlon Humphrey got through. Malachi Starks forced him out, and a loss of 3 on the play as that thing was blown up by this Ravens defense.
Well, Marlon Humphrey, this guy's been doing it a long time, and for him to be one of the better cover guys and then come up and do what he does in the run game, you see that from both sides, whether it's the Lions DBs or the Ravens DBs. These guys are pure football players. Tip my hat to these personnel people that bring these type guys in, but Marlon's been playing at that level for a long time.
3rd down and 8. Goff slings it. Laporta, first down. That is back-to-back 3rd downs. He's found Sam Laporta, who was a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. Last year tapered off a little, gets 14 here.
Well, when you show these looks, as the Ravens are doing, they try to disguise things, they bring them up. You're going to see they turn and try to run underneath things, and they just don't know exactly where their landmarks are. So when you come off the ball, Sam Laporta, just go where they're not. And you see that open space and the chemistry that he has with Goff. Pretty easy connection. Here we go.
Lions moving the football, keeping Lamar Jackson off the field. On first down, Montgomery. With this defensive front that is playing without one of the best defenders, not just on the Ravens, but in the league, in Nnamdi Madubuike, has done a nice job up front in the run game.
They really have. And then without Kyle Van Noy, another Pro Bowl player, led the team in sacks last week. So Zach Orr, the defensive coordinator, he's got his hands full tonight, trying to come up with ways to slow down this offense. But he's changed what they do a little bit. Remember Wink Martindale? Heck, they brought everything in the kitchen sink. And then even with Mike McDonald, they were more aggressive. This defense is not as much a blitzing defense as they've been in the past.
Here's a good carry by Montgomery. Strong run. He's about a half-yard short of a first down. The former 3rd-round pick by the Bears came as an unrestricted free agent to the Lions.
He gets in there and he mixes it up, and I talked to Dan Campbell about it this week, and he said that's the area where he's improved the most, and he has no reservations of having him block a defensive end one-on-one.
Here's Gibbs. He's got the first down. So the drive will continue. And Sam Laporta is on that long list of Iowa tight ends that have come into the National Football League and just been outstanding.
Yeah, whatever's in the water there, boy, they're raising them some good tight ends. There's no doubt about that.
You going country. Raising them some good tight ends, baby.
You know, this drive is demoralizing right now for a defense. You got them backed up on their own 2-yard line to start this drive. And like I said, the first down made it a win for the Detroit offense, but here they're still rolling.
Good protection for Goff. Flag on the play in the secondary, and Gibbs is forced out with a gain of 9.
I think the Henrietta in me was coming out there, Joe.
Kittle's on that list. Dallas Clark, who had a great career, is on that list. T.J. Hawkinson.
Defense number 14. Penalty decline.
Noah Fant.
Nothing play second half.
Goes on and on and on, and they called it against Kyle Hamilton, Mr. All-World for the Ravens, as he was working on Laporta.
This guy, Kyle Hamilton, I know everyone knows how good he is. You can't watch the Ravens play and have a broadcaster not highlight Kyle Hamilton and all that he does. With that said, I still don't know if he gets the credit he deserves. He is some kind of football player.
First down carry by Montgomery, and he almost broke it. A gain of 8. Well, they can just keep coming at you because they can rotate these backs. And Montgomery can do, he's not the same back as Gibbs. They're different types.
They are, but on 3rd and 1, who'd they give the ball to? Jahmyr Gibbs. You get labeled in this league, and I get it, that Montgomery's more of the between the tackles physical runner, which he is.
44.
But Jahmyr Gibbs, he's a tough runner as well. So that's a heck of a 1-2 punch that they have, and it's been nice to see Montgomery do what he's done since coming from Chicago to Detroit.
Haven't called his name tonight, Roquan Smith.
Called it a lot last week.
He had an all-world game against the Browns. Here is Montgomery again. Gibbs and Montgomery have done special things since 2023 in their combined rush TDs. The most by any teammates across the NFL. Gibbs has a touchdown tonight. And they are easily the best duo around the National Football League. Each has had over 1,000 scrimmage yards and 10-plus touchdowns each of the last 2 years. And they're the first duo that can say that in NFL history. First down, Lions. Inside the 20, here's Gibbs. Trying to get to the edge, and they've done a nice job on Gibbs so far. Mike Green, who is going to get more work with the injury to Van Noy. Just a gain of 1.
You know, we talked about these 2 young guards and the struggles they had week 1. And this play here, you see Mahogany, he leads up on the double team, gets to the second level, seals off Roquan Smith. Tate Ratledge, he did just as well on the other side. And those guys are settled in. And I know that was a real key for Johnny Morton coming in, trying to let them settle in. And I believe they have.
Gibbs picking his way, and about a yard and a half short of a first down as Malachi starts. The rookie made the stop.
Well, again, another look with Tate Ratledge and then Graham Glasgow up front. This double team right here between the center and guard. They work to the 3 technique, and then as they move up, they get to the linebacker level, and it's just an outstanding job. These guys are, I mean, this is a tough front. Now, you mentioned it, Joe, they're without Matabike, and you can't overstate how big of a loss that is for this Ravens group.
It's 3rd down and 1. St. Brown in the backfield, and Goff just takes it and gets it. I mean, this is going to be a 9-plus minute drive. And a drive that started inside their own 2, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Oh, especially the song.
Yeah, this is the signature drive of the 3 games. And when you look at it, and there's nothing that feels better. There's Nnamdi Matabike, who's not in uniform tonight. Not sure exactly when he might be back, but what a big loss that is for this Ravens defense.
Yeah, they're kind of concerned about that neck injury. Here's Gibbs. Perfect throw.
Uptown, Josh.
And just short of the end zone. His knee may have been down when he got to the goal line. That's the call on the field, and they got it right.
Yeah, good call by the officials. Nice job by Jahmyr Gibbs as he comes out of the backfield. It's a little quick on the angle. He doesn't quite get straight up the field, but he just saw that he had open grass. And down there tight, he was going to give Goff a place to go with the football immediately. And that's the other part of this that Jahmyr Gibbs gives you. I talked about his toughness inside, but him as a receiver, just another element.
Montgomery back there with Goff on 2nd and goal. Montgomery gets it, and no call. They're saying he's short. Now the other official says touchdown.
Yeah.
Their official said he didn't get it. The FAR official came in and calls touchdown. And let's just make sure. What a drive that was. And he's in.
Here is song number 7.
That's as good as it gets. I mean, it's good no matter who you're playing, but when you're playing on the road against this Ravens defense, 98 yards. That's pretty impressive. It's a good call. You see the ball in the left arm, and Sam Laporta, he leads the way, and then you got St. Brown. He's helping try to make a block as well. That is one great drive.
They go 9.
That is one great drive.
Outside. Anti-hero. Little finger.
98.5 yards. And a drive that
Every Rose has his
took 9 minutes.
Please reset the game clock to 5-5-5, please.
And if you don't want Lamar Jackson to beat you, let him sit on the sideline.
Well, that's one way, and I think another thing, Joe, is I think we can stop talking about these two young offensive guards. I think you go 98 yards against the Ravens, and you run the football the way they did, and I think they've settled in, and they're good to go.
Bates for the extra point. Point lead. I keep underselling that drive. 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Wow. A couple of big third down throws from Goff to Laporta to help get him down there. Montgomery takes it in. 7-point lead, Lions.
Let's talk about innovation.
I'll take it from here. The wheel, the internet, and now new Fireball Blazing Apple. Who did it? New Fireball Blazing Apple, mankind's greatest innovation.
To learn how to be a T-Mobile iPhone commercial, Jeff Bridges moved in with Zoe Saldana. But mostly, they just played with the new iNumber set. It's open to...
My dad is a veteran who joined, so my mom can join.
That's right, Haley.
Same here, which means I can join too. Which means I joined thanks to my grandpa. He joined and passed membership to my mom, who passed it to me. Are you eligible, Coach Go?
It's complicated.
That means no.
USAA. Become a member today.
Colonel believed his KFC chicken sandwich should be huge on flavor. Tender chicken, crisp pickles, but with a tiny $3.99 price. Oh, that crumb looks giant next to that tiny price. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. The $3.99 KFC chicken sandwich.
I love that the NFL brings families together. They all get together, watch the games together. The passion is unmatched because to me, family means everything.
Coach here, nobody has more sports content than the all-new ESPN app. Nobody. College football, the NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, TGL, the NFL. We have the best championship. The NBA Finals, WNBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Finals, the US Open, PGA Tour, college football playoff. We got Sports Center with SBP, First Take with Stephen A, Get Up with Greeny, College Game Day, the entire thing from the library. All of ESPN, all in one place.
Together 8 correct answers, you will win.
Take a look at this combination of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Most games with a rush touchdown by running back teammates in NFL history. And leading that way over 4 guys, pairs of teammates, all 4 guys in the Hall of Fame are Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
I think you look at this roster, Joe, it's just, whether it's those two or other positions, I just think what Brad Holmes has done with the depth on this football team is as impressive as anything.
Here is Rashid.
Chase the big.
And the kicker, Bates, got him and brought him down and saved the touchdown. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. Let's send it down to Laura.
Well, Troy talked a lot about this offensive line for the Detroit Lions, and specifically the young guards in Tate Ratledge and Graham Glasgow. They're over on the sideline getting some oxygen. They're winded after that long drive, 9 minutes, over 9 minutes. And actually, Tate Ratledge, when he came over the side, he's like, that's one of the longest drives I've ever had in my life. He was shaking the sweat out of his mullet, you guys.
Get the big guys some oxygen.
I mean, that's the longest drive of Goff's career. It's got to be. I mean, you can't go much more. It was 98.5 yards.
Exclamation points.
He called a big third down throw to start, get that drive going.
I know it's one.
13 runs on that 18-play drive. And, you know, it's not that they're just rattling off a lot of big runs, but, you know, that's what you've got to do. You got to stick with it. So, John Morton, the offensive coordinator, really good job of continuing to pound the football, mixing the passing game. That was a thing of beauty. Second down and 6, we'll give you that tackle by the kicker, Jake Bates, that saved the touchdown. Here's Jackson taking off. He is whistled to the ground by Barnes. Derek Barnes with a strong tackle, no gain. And here's the tackle by the kicker, Jake Bates. And if it wasn't him, it was a kick return for a touchdown. Yeah, you know, his eyes had to be like saucers when he said one-on-one. And he's the last line of defense. He did good. That's hey, whatever it takes. Get him on the ground.
He's a former brick salesman in Houston.
I know it's one.
I hate to say what he would have been doing with them bricks on the last play. Them bricks. That's what happened to you.
Third down and 6. Jackson gets out of there and now fires. He's got Bateman for a first down.
Yep.
What a play by Lamar Jackson, extending it, forcing these couple guys to stick on their receivers, and that's good for 10.
Well, that's just it, Joe. They're locked up. Here they come. So it's man-to-man. There's nobody in the middle of the field, and as a defender, I mean, you're sitting there going, man, the ball's got to come out, and Lamar, he's able to throw that thing perfectly. Wow.
Lamar Jackson has the #1 passer rating of all time. Play action, and now this is a shot for Walker, setting up first and goal. Devontae Walker in his second year, good for 33.
Well, again, it's a 5-man rush, so you're putting these corners out there on an island. You got Walker, who then, with his speed, is coming off the ball, and Darian Arnold, I mean, he knows what he's up against. He knows this guy can just flat run by him, and so he, with the speed coming off the line of scrimmage, he gets Arnold turned around.
Here is Henry. He is to the 1.
Well, it was short with the touchdown.
Devontae Walker came in tonight, 2 catches for 2 touchdowns, 3 catches in his career for 3 touchdowns. 4th round pick from North Carolina, and he almost got number 4 of his career on that one.
Yeah, he's already made some plays, but the couple touchdowns you talk about, and he's going to be a special player. When you have a guy like him with that kind of speed, there's so much you get to do with him.
Henry, he stopped. No gain on the play, and you see the frustration on Lamar Jackson's face. And it's 3rd and goal.
They're trying to go up tempo when they've had the big play. They did it on their opening drive possession for a touchdown. They've gotten to the line quickly. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes when you rush, you get the offensive lineman not quite dug in, ready for the ball to be snapped, and they don't come off in sequence.
It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd down and goal when we come back. The frustration for the Ravens as they get down there. But now we'll face a 3rd and goal from the 1. Fun first half here at M&T Bank Stadium. Lions leading by 7. Ravens knocking on the door.
Okay, your home, auto, and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive.
Nice. It gets a bit overwhelming running a business and a family.
Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation. A what? A vacation.
Become a movie star. Did to help more people that way. And then I ended up pregnant at 18.
That's not good for the nun clan, no.
They all do it.
I do it. TV moms, it is now time to reveal who the team thinks is the weakest link.
Mary Margaret. Jackie.
Monica.
Caroline. Jackie.
Jackie.
Mary Margaret. Sherry.
Jackie.
Looks like Jackie is out.
With 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. The walk of shame. Yeah, take your time.
I was a TV mom, the twins. Shouldn't I have at least gotten to be up there for 2 rounds? But they got to get rid of me because sometimes you could just shine too brightly.
There goes the fun of the game. No offense to anybody else, but wow.
What's up?
It's been a copycat game. The Lions got a touchdown. The Ravens answered. The Lions went 3 and out. The Ravens went 3 and out. The Lions just got a touchdown, and here's a 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Ravens, trying to tie the game.
We got 2 downs to do it.
A lot can happen the rest of the way. 2 minutes left, each side with all 3 timeouts remaining. As the Ravens hurry to the line. Austin Henry. He doesn't get it. Cunningham was in there on the stop, and it's 4th down and goal. The offense will stay out there for John Harbaugh.
Wow, that's such a great job by Zach Cunningham, just filling it and not giving Derrick Henry an opportunity.
They hurry again to the line. Loss of 1 on that play. Work and goal. Lamar keeps. And is in trouble. Balls out. And it's Detroit's ball.
It's not going to get the touchdown. Yes.
And what a job by Calvin Shepard's Lions defense. Bates saved the touchdown. Calvin Shepard's fired up. What a job. Jackson looking to throw. Campbell knocked it out. Lions take over. Up 7.
McDonald's is pretty.
Correct. Yeah, man.
Mr. Potato Head.
The title of what 2008 Tina Fey movie?
Baby Mama. You know, it's Baby Mama. Baby Mama.
Child.
Baby Mama.
A man's child?
Baby Mama. Come on.
Baby Mama. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's known as what type of kiss? Chef's. Correct. Cherry, on your screen. I'm guessing everyone here is bougie enough to know this handbag was made by what fashion brand? Chanel. Correct. Mary Margaret.
Chef.
If you owe back taxes, I have good news. We could all die any day from an earthquake along what largest fault line under Los Angeles?
San Andreas.
Correct. Melinda, if you're standing in the Gobi Desert looking at camel toes, what continent are you in?
Africa. Africa.
Nope.
What?
Constance, nicknamed Big Brown, what U.S. shipping company has more employees than the entire population of Iceland?
Oh,
UPS,
no.
Correct.
Oh, UPS.
On your screen, Who is this prom queen who went on to win an Oscar for Monsters Ball?
Halle Berry.
Correct.
Halle Berry.
Caroline, which Big Ten...
Nebraska. I know this one. Nebraska. Nebraska. Nebraska.
Iowa? Nope.
Yes. Jay Krakowski. I know this one. Jay Krakowski. Jay Krakowski.
That is incorrect?
Yeah.
The correct answer was The Masked Singer.
No, we're looking for a game show. Looking for a TV show.
Full of $50,000. And you just...
They thought they would give them an advantage, but you see how quickly the Lions get lined up. They did that on 3rd down. They did it on 4th down. They've done it a few times earlier in this ball game, but the Lions just showed tremendous discipline of being prepared and then executing. And on that one, Lamar Jackson, he had no opportunity. There was nobody open, no separation. And then there's the the touchdown-saving tackle by Bates. Awfully good job by everybody. Special teams, defense, really good stuff.
Not only did the Ravens not score, they lost 18 yards on that fumble by Lamar Jackson. And the ball is at the 20. What a play by Jack Campbell. Goff spins out. Cannot connect with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, Jack Campbell, I agree, Joe. Such a good play by him in his 3rd year. Another Iowa player talking about Iowa.
Defense over 44. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that's a penalty on Marlon Humphrey, so that's going to give the Lions another set of downs. But, yeah, this defense, we talked a lot about the loss of Ben Johnson on the offense, but then Aaron Glenn goes to the New York Jets as a head coach. Kelvin Shepard, what an impressive guy he is. You take a look at that penalty on Humphrey. But he's got this group playing pretty good football.
On 1st down, Goff out to his left, just throws it away. Minute 12 left, 3 timeouts for Detroit. Nice total replay is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. David Montgomery, this combination and the job up front by those young guards.
Yeah, as I mentioned, you try to get them settled in as best you can. Part of that is not making them hold their stance too long, letting them come off the ball, some of the calls and the runs and things of that nature. But it's a pretty good tandem between those two guys, and the strength has always been this offensive line. The offense in general runs through them, and they're doing their job. Everything else plays.
Blitz was on, and Odafe Owe got through. It's a forward pass. They're letting the play off. And the officials are looking at each other. They're told to let it play, but that sure looked like a forward pass.
If that's not, then I don't know what a forward pass is.
So this one will definitely be a forward pass. They'll bring this one back.
After replay says it's an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
No way with a hit on Goff. They brought Roquan Smith on a blitz. And that offensive line we were just raving about had a tough time picking it up.
They did. They showed blitz, and so Taylor Decker, he blocked down, and it gave a free run then on Goff. And you can make the argument, Russell, that was helmet to helmet.
It was close.
Oh, let me down.
I'm not surprised they didn't call it. 3rd down and 10, the ball sitting at the 25. Amon-Ra St. Brown, well played by the Ravens. And the Lions do nothing with the ball. Nate Wiggins made that stop. And the clock will stop with 1:05 remaining as the Ravens will take a timeout. No gain on that play. Stay tuned for the All-State halftime. SVP Ryan Clark, Jason Kelsey. First half takeaways from our game, and Boomer has his fastest 3 minutes on what was just a crazy day yesterday around the NFL. 9 defensive or special teams touchdowns this week, most in 5 years. Almost had one tonight, if not for Jake Bates, as Jack Fox will punt it. Wester waiting for it. Flag is down. Wester on the return, and he gets dropped after he crossed the 40.
Holding. 15 of the 15. That 10-yard penalty be added at the end of the run. First down. Timeout.
They get Grant Stewart with a hold, and it'll be great field position for the Ravens. 56 seconds left, a couple of timeouts. The Inner Harbor here in Baltimore, Maryland. Ravens ball under a minute to go, first half, down 7.
Name something else it should contain.
Something old. 36 one answer.
Name something in a car that will operate by pressing a button.
Radio. 53 the one answer. Red. 50 over 100 already.
Did you think
Another Black Phone movie?
you killed me? Did you think our story was over?
Mr. Grabber.
This place, you brought us here for a reason.
What do you think happens
Another Ethan Hawke
when you die?
The Black Phone
October
2
17th.
in
In 1939.
October 17th. God, I'm so sad, nothing.
Same 5 questions. Good luck. The clock starts when I finish the first question. The kids draw pictures of.
People 8. It's their.
Give me a word for Mrs. in a foreign language.
Madam. 28.
Give you a look at the hold by Stewart as he grabbed Jake Hummel, who was coming through. Hummel blocked a punt against the Browns last week.
Yeah, I think he would have had a second one tonight if Stewart doesn't come over and tackle him. Although Russell Yerk doesn't seem to think he did anything wrong.
He does not. After the return of the penalty, the punt nets just 24 yards. So starting in Lions territory, Jackson, there he goes. First down and out of bounds. 2 timeouts with 48 seconds on the clock and a first down. The Ravens, who came up empty the last time they were down close.
Well, just take a look. Everybody's in man coverage, so they have their back to the quarterback, and that's that's the weakness of a man coverage defense. And when you're facing Lamar Jackson, it doesn't even matter if you have a spy on, which they don't. He's not going to be as fast as Lamar is. So, Kelvin Shepherd, he's sticking to kind of their DNA, and that is play physical man coverage. But
hip cup. I know it's like hip cup. Hip cup. Oh, yawn.
Jackson ducking around in the pocket, and now out to his right, he finds his running back, Justice Hill. And Hill with a nice gain as Lamar Jackson, he can extend a play better than anybody in the NFL. That was a gain of 4.
Yeah, it's just hold on if you're back there in the secondary. And, that's the challenge for Kelvin Shepherd. Again, first-time defensive coordinator, very impressive guy in visiting with him. He's been with the organization for the last several years with Dan Campbell and learned under Aaron Glenn. Says Steve Spagnuolo is the guy who's influenced
Bill Street, but no.
Whether it's
Bill Street, yeah.
Two aggressive defensive coaches.
Second down and 6. Sideline, Hopkins. Catch is made.
segue.
And a 13-yard completion.
24. I know this one. 24.
Once he gets to the sidelines, he just stood there. You know, a lot of younger receivers will take off running.
True. I know this one. True. That's gotta be true.
Over the sidelines, he just
nope.
stopped.
Falls.
And then waited for Lamar to find him and made what is pretty routine for him.
Oh no.
Jackson.
Atlanta Peach.
A lot of contact in a flag.
Peach Cobbler. Nope. Peach Bowl.
And it's against Arnold.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look and see.
That's no good. Number 6.
Nope. Dumpster.
There was no question where Lamar, there's the grab. I think it's a good call. There was no question where Lamar was going with the football. Hopkins was out there, one-on-one. Now, it was a line drive. He could have laid it up and maybe given him more of an opportunity, but you know, there's a look at the defensive pass interferences that he had last year. It's been a tough start this year as well, but the Ravens have an opportunity here with 27 seconds to score. They get the ball again to start the second half, so they get a chance to double up.
It's first down and goal.
First and goal. They got a couple timeouts. Baltimore does, so they got the whole playbook.
Play action. And touchdown Ravens. Looked like that play was going to the right, and Lamar Jackson threw back to his left.
Yeah, it was totally designed, Joe. You're exactly right. That Lamar Jackson's going to show like he's going to sprint out to his right, and then Rashad Bateman is going to come here and then back out. So the whole thing was designed with Zay Flowers then in behind that. But a good call, get the defense flowing, come back to Bateman for the touchdown.
Rick Henry with a nice block on Aiden Hutchinson to free up Lamar Jackson for the 3-yard touchdown pass. And we're tied. Ravens take advantage of the short field. They started at the Lions 49, and they go 49 yards in 32 seconds.
Hey, this is a heck of a ball game.
Halftime's coming up. Jason Kelsey, hopefully he got his wind back.
It's a chin strap, not a nose strap.
How is he breathing?
With the shoes out.
Jason, you can say no.
Yeah, sometimes you got to remind guys, you know.
Good for him. They're looking for it. They're missing. I don't know what kind of sacks that was. Somebody let the internet come. A crowdsource. I don't know what that was. There's Stanford Steve. Those two just chopping it up down there.
Chopping it up. Yeah, just talking ball. Wow. Like he did on the porch in Henrietta.
Lions do have 3 timeouts if dangerous Dan Campbell wants to get frisky here at the end of the half.
Yeah, let's see what this return might look like.
Raymond. They tucked up after crossing the 30, and now there's 18 seconds left. Monday Night Lights, these two guys love playing on Monday nights. They're their career numbers.
Eminem, I know it's what Eminem.
Each game 7-2. Here are the numbers tonight. I mean,
nope, Cool J.
And identical total yards for the 2 starting quarterbacks here in week 3.
Yeah, both these quarterbacks tonight have had excellent first halves.
Only had 4 total incomplete passes between the 2 quarterbacks.
It's gotta be true. True. It's gotta be true. Yeah. Burger King. Oh my God.
Nominated for a Golden Globe
By
for her
Detroit.
role in The
So
Substance.
Dan Campbell is putting the pedal down as we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Joe Buck and
Andy McDowell.
Henrietta Aikman over here to my right. We thought this would be a good game coming in, and it has not disappointed at all. Both teams really impressive today.
Yeah, but it did remind me, one year I thought the Super Bowl was going to be played in Henrietta.
South Africa. I know this one. South Africa.
This first half has lived up to what we thought it would be coming into this game. It's a big game for both these teams. We talked about it being a measuring stick, and in a lot of ways it is, although they've shown me enough that as long as these guys can stay healthy, like the last several other years, they're going to be right there when it's all said and done.
I don't know.
Second down and 6.
Waffle House.
Backpedaling on the Lawson. Brown makes the catch. She swarmed.
Suck it out. Suck it out.
Of the Ravens.
Oh, filtered in.
Tampa, who's a young corner they like. They're playing again without Jair Alexander, who they signed after many years in Green Bay. And they figured that after knee surgery and missing a few weeks, he missed 3 in August and September, he just wasn't ready. They hope next week they have a date with the Kansas City Chiefs, so he'll be ready to go. They're at KC next Sunday.
Marlon Humphrey, talking about guys being a little banged up on that last play, he got up and he came into the game with a groin. He was questionable throughout the week with a groin injury. I'm not sure if that was maybe re-aggravated or a knee or an ankle or something, but they took him out.
7 seconds left. It's third down and 3. One timeout. And now defensively, the Ravens take a timeout.
The voting is complete.
So pretty good by this Ravens defense, especially up front without Ranavike. Talked about college football upcoming.
Florida State versus Virginia, North State versus Arkansas, LSU versus Ole Miss, and Alabama versus Georgia. College football.
Notre Dame and Arkansas, 3:30 LSU Ole Miss, and at 7:30 it's number 5 Georgia against number 17 Alabama. You can also go to the new ESPN app to watch all the action.
You know, Joe, looking at this right here, I know there's 7 seconds, they're battling that. They need about 20 yards, and then they're at Jake Bates's career long, which would be a 58-yarder. So it's not inconceivable. They got to get the ball out. Guys got to know that if they catch the ball and they're in that range, get down and call timeout.
There's and the last timeout will be taken. This league has changed. That was so smart by St. Brown to get down. He leaves 2 seconds on the clock. They used their last timeout. This league has changed so much. We're right around the corner from the first 70-yard field goal that this league has ever seen. But these teams now get around midfield, and they're thinking about field goals.
Well, thinking field goals here, and even the fact that they went for it there. There was a time not long ago that with 20 whatever seconds were on the clock when they got possession of the ball, they were just running out.
And now the Ravens will spend a timeout. They're going to put the ball down at the 43-yard line, which would make it a 67-yard field goal. That would be the record if he hits this, the NFL record. Right now, that's held by Justin Tucker, the 13-year kicker, long time with the Ravens. This is a 60-yard try during the pregame that he hit. And this is beyond that. 67 yards.
Well, it's worth at least a shot, although when you're talking about this distance, obviously you're not getting the ball up as quickly, and, it gives an opportunity for this defense as well.
Wester's waiting in the end zone. He can return it. It falls short. And Bates hit it. This would be an NFL record. Good snap, good hold, the kick.
Uh-oh.
Is no good. Wide to the left. Ravens will receive the second half kickoff as we give you another look.
Yep, it's no good.
And we'll send it down to Laura Rutledge with Dan Campbell.
All right, thank you, Joe. Now, the kick wasn't good there, but how would you describe the offense and the way it's functioned so far in this game?
Well, we've done a good job. You know, we'd have been a little bit better there towards the end when we got the ball back, made a hell of a stop defensively. We talked about playing complementary football and helping each other out, and we've really done that. So, listen, I like where we're at. We got to regroup. It's a good team over there, but we'll bounce back and be good.
You called out time of possession as important in this one. You possessed the ball almost 20 minutes in that first half. What can you say about that?
Well, that's one of the things we wanted to do. You know, we were able to sustain drives. We got to be able to do it again in the second half.
All right, thank you, Dan.
All right, thank you.
Joe.
Laura, they had the longest drive in the NFL this season, that 10-minute, 48-second drive that went 98.5 yards for a touchdown. And this game is tied at 14. Ravens get the ball to start the second half. Allstate, halftime. Come.
Welcome back to Celebrity Weakest Link. Like so much of my dating experience, tonight I'm having mommy issues. Because out of a possible $250,000, these TV moms have banked just $42,000. But I'm giving you another chance, so don't make me regret it. We're playing for $250,000 this round, and we're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round, and that's Melinda. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Melinda, what Macaulay Culkin film has a French title that translates to Mom, I missed the plane?
Snakes on plane.
Home Alone, correct.
Oh, Mom.
Constance.
Oh.
True or false? You can tell how many years old
True,
I am.
true. I know this one. True. True.
True. It's false.
No.
Monica.
Oh.
What state's capital city is known for its slogan, Keep Austin Weird?
Texas.
Texas, you got it. Oh, Mary Margaret, on your screen, what legendary model of American sports car is this? That's a Corvette. Correct. Melinda. Daddy, why is Mommy crying? Is one of the many twisted questions asked in the original party.
Humanity. I know this one. Humanity. Humanity. Yes.
Constance, what event in horse racing?
Kentucky Derby. Kentucky Derby. No. Belmont Stakes. Belmont Stakes.
Kentucky Derby? No,
Belmont Stakes.
Belmont Stakes.
Yes. Got it.
What O word is a salon technique that makes hair gradually blend into another color from top to bottom? Ombre. Correct. Mary Margaret. Hey, Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea is primarily set in what Latin American country? Mexico. No, Cuba.
Oh, Cuba.
Monogamist?
Monogamous. I know this one. Monogamous. Monogamous.
The more the merrier. Polygamous. Correct.
Oh, polygamous.
On your screen, what style of sweater seen here is also the title of a Taylor Swift?
Turtleneck. I know this one. Turtleneck. Oh, cardigan sweater.
Well,
I don't wear
I'm
sweaters.
offering you a chance to bank a Brady bunch of cash. $250,000, and you just took the football to the schnoz. Banking just $7,500. That brings your total bank to $49,500. The money might be sticking around, but one of you is getting cut from the opening theme song square. Who should save their drama for someone else's mama? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
These moms left $250,000 on the table, and now they must decide who to punish. Will it be Mary Margaret or Constance, who both missed questions? Or could it be Melinda, who was the strongest link for the third time, despite not making a dime? Which TV mom is about to get kicked out of the family?
The voting is complete. Monica, in this last round, you banked twice on $0.
Yep. You know, my sisters in Cleveland said make sure you bank every time. So that's the strategy of the game. I didn't get it until just now. I banked on $0.
Twice.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, you know whose fault it really is Constance, because she didn't answer any of those questions correctly, so there was no money to bank. You were the statistical weakest link.
I don't like that.
You could play different moms. Tell us the moms you played.
I play a mom on George Lopez. I also played a darker mom on Switched at Birth.
Do you like playing the darker mom or the more funny mom?
The funny mom does not make me tired. The darker, recovering alcoholic mom who's single and chronically dealing with dating and drama, she's exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yes.
Yeah. Who do you want to get rid of?
Nobody.
It makes me sick when you people do that. It's the game. You're not killing them, you're eliminating them.
I know, but we all got one wrong at some point, right?
You're way too compassionate for this game.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Don't send me home because of that.
No, I have no power. Well, it's time to reveal who the team thinks is the weakest link.
Melinda.
Mary Margaret.
Mary Margaret.
Mary Margaret.
Looks like Mary Margaret's out.
No, Mary Margaret, former pageant queen with 3 votes. There she goes.
Yeah.
Miss the weakest link. Goodbye.
I love you.
No, I love you more.
No, you don't.
Rest your feet.
It's the pageant wing.
There you go.
I can't believe that just happened. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's so much easier at home with wine on the couch.
What's going on? I'm so sorry. With Hulk Hogan. I'm so sorry. Yeah, cardiac arrest. Okay, right. He's gone.
Welcome back to Celebrity Weakest Link. Tonight, you've banked $49,500, and it's the last time that you can add to that. And against all rhyme and reason, I am going to give you a chance to add $500,000 to your bank. Oh my God. But more money means less time. Oh. Another 10 seconds will come off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. You're right, Constance. Melinda, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Melinda, what loud sound officially signals the opening and closing of a trading session at the New York Stock Exchange? Bell. Correct.
Bell, yep.
What fictional bear wears a red hat, a blue duffel coat, and loves marmalade sandwiches?
Paddington, yep.
He won an Oscar in 2025 for portraying a modern-day pretty woman in the movie Anora.
Ryan Gosling? Ryan Gosling.
Mrs. Huxtable. No, Mikey Madison.
Oh, that was my guess.
La Gioconda is more than 500 years old and is better known as what? A snake. The Mona Lisa.
Oh, Mona Lisa.
On what streaming series does Jason Segel play a widowed therapist whose mentor is played by Harrison Ford?
Indiana Jones.
Correct. Monica.
Oh.
What is the name of the legendary site of King Arthur's castle and court?
King Arthur's castle and court.
Nope. Camelot.
Oh, Camelot.
So her given name was Agnes.
Mother Nature. I know it's one. Mother Nature. Mother Nature.
Was better known as Mother who?
Teresa.
Well, time is up. The answer.
Yes, God right. I changed my answer.
I gave you a chance to have it all, and you chose to have it small. Out of $500,000, you only
Rutledge down on the field. You'll hear from Lisa in just a second, but surprising that Zay Flowers has not been targeted in this game yet.
It is a little bit surprising. The Lions aren't doing anything special to try to take him out, but the reality is the Ravens, they only had 21 first half plays, and 9 of those were passes. So they just haven't had the ball really all that much and haven't had that many offensive snaps. I would expect that to change. Todd Monken, when we visited with him, he said, hey, Zay Flowers is going to get the ball. He has gotten the ball the first couple of weeks, and he's the key. So he is a focal point for this offense.
Aiden Hutchinson tonight. He's been on the left side. He's been on the right side. More on the right tonight. And one snap on the interior of the defensive line. This is Ali and Rasheen Ali. Out across the 25. Moments ago, Lisa Salters caught up with John Harbaugh.
John, you get the ball to start this second half. There was some success, but also some frustration on offense in the first half. Just what do you have to clean up?
Well, we'd love to have finished that drive down there going in, but I thought our defense did a great job stepping up and getting that sack. You go for it, hit them back in. That's kind of the worst case scenario, but then the ball got out to the 20, and then our defense stepped up. So I'm proud. It's going to be that kind of a game back and forth. Let's find a way to win the next drive, win the next play.
Talked about your defense, that 18-play Lions touchdown drive seemed to take a lot out of them. Just what did you like about the way they just bounced right back?
I do appreciate the way they bounced back and fought. I mean, I thought we fought through the drive. We just didn't get off the field on third down. Which we did the last 2 drives.
Lisa, thank you. John, thank you. A little drop-off pass to Derrick Henry, and he goes forward for 7.
Let's see who you decided is the weakest link.
7, and we're underway in the second half. Second down and 3 in a tie ball game.
Well, here's a look at Aiden Hutchinson, and he's kind of been a little bit quiet there in that first half, but he draws a lot of attention. So he gets the chip and the double team as he's been working both sides of the offensive line. He's been working against Ronnie Stanley, then going to the other side against Roger Rosengarten. But they come in, certainly, as every offense does with playing.
Henry is a yard short, maybe a half yard short of a first down as Jack Campbell made that stop. So third down coming up. I said, and I just threw it out there, as you look at the numbers tonight, only 1 incompletion. Lamar Jackson has the best passer rating. Doesn't take into account the running at all. The best passer rating in the history of the league.
I saw that today as well, Joe. I don't want to say I was amazed, but I was a little surprised. But it does speak to what we've talked about and how much he has grown and how good he's been in the pocket as they were able to get the Lions what it looked to be offside.
The defense number 51.
Oh my God, Oscar, what the hell are you doing?
Lopez, who is guilty of the neutral zone infraction. He came into this game just percentage points, decimal points, figures, numbers better than Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, but I mean, line up whoever you want behind those names right there. It's Lamar Jackson on top.
Well, we've talked about it before, and I've heard Steve Young talk about it. When he became feared is when he became a passer and less of a runner.
Here's a near pickoff, and it'll never be any easier for Brian Branch, and he just dropped it.
Oh, he reads it perfectly as well. He's got his eyes back on Lamar as he's carrying it up the field and just does an outstanding job. It's Mark Andrews who's in the seam. Or excuse me, he's got Mark Andrews, but then he's working back to the inside against Charlie Kohler, and it just bounces right off his hands. And you're right. I mean, there are guys who can't catch the football. Brian Branch is not one of them.
They'll be thinking about that going to bed tonight. Now second down and 10. Blitz coming. Pass is caught by Andrews. And Campbell in on the stop, a gain of 4, third down.
You know, and I was talking about it that with Steve Young, and he's talked to other quarterbacks that have come into this league about, yeah, it's great to be able to run, but ultimately you got to beat defenses with your arm if you're going to be a championship quarterback, and we've seen that from Lamar. I mean, they've got a great scheme, and they've got really good players around him, but watching him throw the football the way he has over the last several years now with Todd Monken as the offensive coordinator, it's been impressive, and what we showed with that graphic, him being rated #1 passer rating, pretty good.
Third down, there's his first target, there's his first catch, Flowers, and they're going to get him the first down. St. Flowers gets his first. They got a good spot. And first down for Baltimore.
Little pick here with Mark Andrews as he comes off the ball. And Zay Flowers comes underneath. They're anticipating man coverage because they're so heavy with Detroit's cover 1. And good call, good execution, and they're able to finally free him up for the completion.
Catch number 15 on the season, first of the night. There's Todd Monken. Good job he has done. And your number 3 is offensive coordinator for John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. Here's Henry. And Derrick able to take it inside the 45, got 4.
You know, even with that said, when we talk about what Lamar's done throwing the football, make no mistake, this is still an offense that just wants to be physical and run the football. And so even when you look at the yards, the passing yards, it doesn't really tell the entire story. Last year, they were 7th in the league in passing yards, but they were #1 in yards per pass. So that's a better indicator as just how effective they are throwing the football because they're going to run it more than other teams.
Second down and 6. Jackson Keith wide open his Kohler. And he's got a first down after breaking a tackle on the ball just outside the 25.
Well,
18 yards for Charlie Kohler.
Well, Charlie Kohler, I know he doesn't get many opportunities. That's his first target. But they just totally turn him loose. I mean, they don't even worry about him coming off the football. That's
Jay Bonga.
Go out there and practice and have it any easier than that.
After replay assistance, the ball will be spotted at the 29-yard line. First down.
They're going to say the knee was down. I know it's one. The Spurs down that last lunge by Kohler, and they moved the ball back to the 29.
Yeah.
They moved it back 3 yards. Where it's 1st and 10. So they're without Isaiah Likely. He broke his foot at the end of July. Had foot surgery on his right foot August 1st, and he is close to coming back. And another weapon for Lamar Jackson.
And you combine that with Patrick McCarr, their fullback, who's a big part of this offense. So they're missing some key guys.
Flowers in motion. Jackson keeps, floats it. Andrews got it. Strong catch by Mark Andrews against Brian Branch for 20.
And he was open a lot sooner as he came off the ball. His play action, but Brian Branch is locked up one-on-one. He's not even looking in the backfield. He's got his eyes on Andrews, but Andrews just comes off the ball, runs right past him. So he had a lot of separation, but Lamar wasn't ready to throw the football at that time. Then it became contested. It's a great job by Andrews going up and making a play.
Branch couldn't make that play, couldn't make the interception earlier on this possession. Yeah. First and goal.
No.
Henry's going to throw. Longer gets, and that could have been picked off by DJ. Tylan Wallace was the target. And an ill-advised pass. The Ravens are lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, as soon as he slows up, as soon as Derrick Henry comes out and slows up, it doesn't look good. But he had Lamar Jackson out the other side. If he had stopped and looked, and you know in practice they had talked to him saying, hey, Lamar Jackson is an outlet. If you want to get back to it, but they totally turned him loose. But as soon as Henry stopped,
I don't think so.
It was not good. He probably should have just thrown it away.
Now 2nd and goal.
No, she won.
Trying to find somewhere to go. From behind. And that's Al Quadine Mohammed.